is Magic 105.4. I'm Jamie Edwards, and joining me in the Magic Studio in the middle of Hyde Park for BT London Live is Joe McElderry.
Hello.
Hiya, how are you?
I'm good, yeah, I'm actually a little bit nervous, because I'm going on stage in a bit, so I'm a little bit... I don't really know what to expect, because it's not my show. I'm kind of just entertaining people watching the Olympics, so I'm a bit like, who's going to be there? It's quite scary.
Hey, listen, I've been out in the park today, and there's definitely some of your fans out there, I can tell you that much.
It's actually, it takes the pressure off at the same time, because obviously I'm just there to kind of keep people entertained, keep the spirits up. So it's not, if it was my show, it's kind of like when you have a party and you're worried who's going to turn up, but if it's not your party, you can just be like, well, I'm just here to sing, that's all, you know. So I'm just going to go out and have a blast.
And you love singing?
I love it. And to sing in Hyde Park for the Olympics, it's, you know, it's a pretty historical thing for me in my career to be a part of, so I'm really excited.
The new single is Here's What I Believe.
Yes.
Which is, I'm going to be from a new album, I guess.
It's from the new album. It's the album is actually named after that song, Here's What I Believe. Album's out 10th of September. Single's actually available to download now, and that kind of is just like to lead up to the album coming out. So it's quite exciting because this first single, Here's What I Believe, is one I've wrote. And I've got 3 others on there that I've wrote as well. And it's the first time I've done some songwriting. So it's a bit of a big step for me to take. So hopefully people will like it. Otherwise I get the blame now. I can't blame it on somebody else.
Well, I was on Twitter earlier on, and the amount of tweets that I had through saying, Here's What I Believe is an amazing song. It's so beautiful. It's lovely. Just the amount of love for that song already out there.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm really thankful for the support I get from people who've supported us along the way. And I feel like this next album is like a step up from the last one, and that's what I always wanted to do. I wanted to keep it building. I'm going to sing it today as well, so you'll get to hear it.
Brilliant.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of getting out there and singing it. I've performed it a few times. I think this will probably be the biggest crowd I've performed it to so far. So hopefully they'll like it.
As well as singing, I gather you're also learning an instrument.
Apparently, yes. I'm trying to learn the guitar because the start of the song is really guitar based, and I've made a promise with my manager that I'm going to learn it by the time I go on tour, so that I can play the instrument at the start of the thing. And the first album launch show, I've got one in London on the 20th of September. So I've got a little bit of time, but the clock's ticking, and I'm a bit like, this isn't going to happen in time, is it?
What about the drums as well? Didn't you have a go at that recently?
I did last night in rehearsals. We're rehearsing for the show today, and my drummer Matt was trying to teach us, but you would think, being a singer and I can dance as well, you would think I would have some sort of rhythm, but it's that kind of, you know, you have to rub your tummy and pat your head, it's that rhythm, and I was like all over the place. It was slightly embarrassing.
I tried it for 6 months, and all I could ever get was a standard
I didn't even get that. I got like I just got four beats on the kick drum, and that was it. I couldn't tap it at the same time.
Listen, I know you're not a fan of traffic at the best of times.
I'm always ranting about traffic on Twitter.
Really
always. It's London traffic. Whenever I go home, it's fine, and then you come down here and it takes like 3 hours to get 2 miles. It's ridiculous.
It's not been too bad though.
You know, the Olympics can stay for all I care, because I spend a lot, working-wise, I spend a lot of my time West End way and along the river, and there's no traffic whatsoever. I got here in like 5 minutes. It would normally take hours. So the Olympics is working for me, traffic-wise.
I've also got to mention as well, you are looking super trim at the moment. I'm assuming that's you know, your inspiration for the Olympics, or the Olympics has inspired you.
I've been doing a lot of running. I have been doing a lot of running. Because what happens is when I'm not on tour or I'm not travelling around, I get to get up on a morning, go for a run, go to the studio. So I'm in a bit more of a routine. And then my album comes out and I get fat again. So it should be the other way around. But yeah, I'm training a lot at the minute, and I'm doing the Great North Run in September for charity. So I've got to keep the fitness up until then, and then I can get a little bit podgy for Christmas.
Do you enjoy it though? Do you enjoy
I love
exercise?
it. It really, really chills me out. And I put my iPod on, I put songs on, and I'm off for half an hour, about 3 or 4 times a week. And you feel so much better after doing it. When I first started, I used to hate it because my body wasn't used to it. But now I absolutely love it.
What's your running song?
Running song. Do you know what? This is going to sound like really cringy because I'm a massive fan, but I play Beyonce's live tour set. She has there's a CD you can buy on iTunes, and it goes right the way through, and the live band and everything, and I run right the way through it. I do play other things as well, but if I need a bit of motivation, Beyonce gives us the the motivation.
Put a ring on it. You're
Exactly,
there on the
exactly.
What have you most enjoyed about the Olympics? 'Cause it's been a really good event, hasn't it?
I think, do you know, I think everybody moaned so much about it at the start, and everyone was like, oh, it's going to be a nightmare, and especially in London, there was a lot of kind of negativity, and it's been great to see, you look in that park today, how many people come out to support, not just our country, like everywhere across the world. I was in Newcastle a couple of weeks ago, and the Brazil match was on, and there was people with Brazil flags, and I just think it brings the world together for a couple of weeks, and it's very rare we get that, and I think it celebrates hard work, dedication to a sporting event, and I just think the atmosphere, everybody seems so happy, everybody it brings such a good team spirit to everywhere. You go up and down the country, there's flags out, there's pictures of the Olympians. I just think it's great.
Do you know, I think we're actually missing Chris Hoy winning a gold medal.
Oh, really? Has he won?
I don't know. I just heard a big cheer going up.
Oh, and I hope he has.
We need to go and find another screen. Listen, I won't keep you for too much longer because I know you're about to go up on stage as well. Have there been any big standout moments for you though?
I was in Sheffield on Saturday night and I watched Jessica Ennis win with people from my hometown. I've just got shivers saying that there. And everybody was in the restaurant in the hotel. I had a show there on the afternoon. We were chilling out in the hotel, and everybody was just diving from their tables, like interrupting their dinner when they heard her name, and I watched the race, and man, she is one hell of an athlete. Like, she was just, it was like it was nothing. You could see in the dedication in her face, but her body, it looked like it was a breeze, which I'm sure it wasn't. But she's incredible, so fit. It's ridiculous.
Do you know what she listens to on the? She's got Beyonce's.
She's got Beyonce while she's running around the Olympic track.
Have you got any words of encouragement for the last few athletes who are going to be out there?
I think, obviously it would be fantastic if they could all win gold, but I think it's the taking part that counts, and the spirit of their hard work. And I just think the whole of the country's behind them anyways, no matter what. You come out today and people are cheering for whatever happens. And I think that's the most thing. People complain about the UK, but we do get behind people when we want to. And I think that's the great thing about being from here.
Being a musician as well, you've got to be looking forward to the closing ceremony.
Yes. I'm going to sound like a really cringy fan again, but I'm absolutely buzzing for the Spice Girls. I was a massive fan of the Spice Girls when I was a kid. I missed the reunion. So this is like a second time round reunion for me. I'm like, yes, come on.
Which Spice are you?
I like Jerry. She's just crazy. I think she's hilarious. But when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Emma Bunton, Baby Spice, and I've met her and I got very starstruck.
Oh
yeah.
I mean, there's the other rumour as well is George Michael.
Another incredible. I mean, I think from what I've heard from insiders of who's going to be on, and it's going to be pretty. I don't think people will have seen it. The acts. Britain produces amazing music, so we've got some pretty amazing people lined up on the bill, who I've heard. But I'm not going to say because I'll probably get wrong. But George Michael, again, incredible. If he wants to ask us to go on and sing a duet with him, I'd be more than happy.
Which means he is going to be there.
Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll all have to tune in.
Oh, wicked. Well, listen, Joe, always a pleasure to catch up with you. Best of luck with the new album as well.
Thank you.
And wish you the best of luck out on that stage.
Hopefully I can keep them entertained.